Hey, this is Lenny from Locksmith. Now I'm doing my third installment on, this is with the zedfull Plus. zedfull really basically the same. On how to do a Volkswagen, I think it's 2011 or 12. Okay, now I got this cluster out of the junkyard. It had the back on there when I took it out. 4 screws, take them out, 2 clips, the back piece comes out. Okay, which is right here. Okay, now naturally the CO2P cable with the zedfull plugs in here, ties into here. Okay, this is the Pongo thing. Okay, and now I got it, I just happen to turn it on. Now let's hit the OBD applications, let's get this thing going. Okay, that didn't turn off the thing, you get some of those with zedfull. Very temperamental, this machine. Okay, auto detect. I got right here a blank chip, just so you could see. Well, not blank chip, I got a Volkswagen. It's unlocked. We're gonna program that. Okay, now we're gonna come down here to erase and add CO2P. I pushed it, it was up here. We're gonna do this with this cable. So we'll read it out of the clusters, okay? Fill out the code, whatever, good. Okay, now all the clusters, you got a booklet here. If you don't have this book, which shows you all the different clusters and the type it is, you could download it online. zedfull vehicle list. You'll see the download. It'll have all this. It's great to have, so you know which cluster and you know where to touch the pointer. Okay, this is cluster 2 because you match it up exactly how it is in the picture. Okay, it's this one. I know for a fact because I've done them. Okay, it's over here, which is over here. Okay, which we're gonna do. All right, now here we go. Okay, your instrument cluster is not in program. Instrument needs to be reset. You want to continue? Yes, with that green. Okay, it's receiving data. All right, turn the switch off on the CO2P cable. Okay, it will turn off, then press forward. Wait 3 seconds. Okay, touch the Pongo test point on the cluster circuit board. Then turn the switch on. Okay, so it wants me to touch the point, which is right there. Let me get this a little closer. Okay, now turn it on and hit continue. It's gonna make me hold for 8 seconds. Out of all the machines, this is probably the toughest to do, even though I used to do it for so long, at least the Pogo, and I'm so used to it, but it takes the longest and whatever, but I still like the machine. I still almost probably use it every time. Okay, turn the switch off on the CO2P, then press forward. It always makes you do it twice on this machine. All right, we touch the Pogo again. Okay, turn it on. And then forward. It'll wait 8 seconds, and then it'll tell me to release it. Okay, and then press forward. Now it should start reading some stuff, okay? Turn the cluster on, and it's going, it's okay. See now, which is a very good thing to do. There's your PIN code, here's all your information you practically need. Take a picture of it, God forbid, so you have it, okay? Now hit continue. Transponder type, okay. Okay, after erasing transponder, that will be programmed, press forward. Attention after erasing all the keys, okay. Now I'm gonna grab this, put the transponder to be programmed in the zedfull antenna. I'm putting this right in here. Okay, just the chip. It naturally would be a key. Back up a little so you could see, yeah. So you put it right in there and then hit that. That's gonna get it all, you know, making it a deal, okay? Put the transponder, should be going. I usually use a key, but it should be right. I see it's writing, which is good. This authentic too. Okay, authentication. Let's just go hit green. Full antenna, press forward. It's in there. I don't know, for some reason it didn't go. I'm wondering if we gotta maybe put it over here. I usually use a key, to be honest with you, but I'm trying to. Maybe up there, we'll see. Yeah, the zedfull is very temperamental and a lot of steps. You know, after, you know, working with the VVDI, and believe it or not, the IM608 is pretty easy if you got this hookup, not the CO2P, but there's another one that looks just like it. It's pretty good. Okay, put the transponder. It's having a problem reading this chip for some reason. Let me try. Wait, no, that fell. That fell through. Where'd it go? Oh, there it is. Okay. Let's put it right there. Hopefully it'll catch. It's just having a hard time catching this chip for some reason. There we go. It's got to be on the left side. Just usually use a key. It's just a little better. It's temperamental. While doing this application, there's a rip. Okay. Okay. Antenna is program. Total keys is 1. Okay. Whatever. Okay. Let's go back to that. Now what we could do is let's leave service mode. Okay. Actually, we did the add key. Let's actually I want to see something here, because this is a little different than the old zedfull. Find out the correct type of cluster. It's number 2. Just want to see something. Okay, it came right up. Okay. But then we did that already. It should be locked already, so I don't know if it's going to average transfer pre-coordinates. So that application the rest. Okay. So basically, total keys is 2, even though it's 1, but it's saying 2. Okay. End of process. We don't want to log the files. Okay, now what we got to do is we're all done. I'm sure if we check this, it's locked. Okay. We're going to read the transponder. It's going to be locked. And yep, already locked, and it's ready to go. Okay. God forbid of anything, okay, before you really put the cluster all back, try everything. You have the pin number and everything, so realistically, God forbid of anything, when you put that cluster back in, you could really just add the key in, God forbid, or whatever, because you have all the info. Now, leave service mode. Let's hit that, and that's it. You hear that click, and you're really done after that. So put the cluster back in, try everything. Now, if it was a remote key, I don't know why. I buy the keys from UHS. For some reason, zedfull can't program the remote. Okay, I use the IM608. It programs the remote itself every time. That's the machine I always just program the remotes with, you know. It's 1, 2, 3. And that's basically it. So when you got the cluster, you got the book, you know, you could use that book with the IM608 and the VVDI too. You know, there's other spots. I always see people online that have whatever. I've been going with that book. But any questions, just email me, and take care.